So it should be at this depth.
Like, it's sort of
nothing
in line with the biome change. So, like, if you can determine where the biome changes and then go straight up...
Or right fucking there.
Oh, never mind.
Consider keeping a photo journal of your achievements to motivate you in times of despair.
Thank you, computer.
Here... I don't feel like this is adequate survival advice.
Yeah, alright, we will... Screw it, we're gonna power it with mushrooms. Because there's just so many of them around.
Like a good idea. I wonder... Okay, so I think, if I'm remembering correctly, biofuel is kind of a bust. Like,
oh, yeah.
I remember that was a big thing for a while, and then they kind of quietly stopped because they realized, oh, it doesn't fucking work.
The biggest problem was it was just taking too much power to make compared to what it was putting out, right?
I think probably also the problem they realized, and even though I think there's some dumbasses that want to, you know, make biofuel again because the environment, they don't really seem to understand that it's like, oh, you know, like these are the same people who hate farming because, you know, you're cutting down forests and stuff to make room for farmland, and it's like, yeah, do you know how much land we're gonna have to clear for the biofuel?
Yeah,
like,
it's an insane amount.
500 times as much as we need for the food.
Yep.
It's like, in order for that to be a viable thing, you basically need to transfer every human on the planet into, you know that whole thing about the entire population could fit in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically going to have to transfer everyone on the planet to the Texas Hive city, and then just turn the rest of the entire world into farmland. And then biofuel will be sustainable.
Although arguably you don't need the biofuel anymore because everyone will live in one location.
Yes, that is true. You know, I've often thought, and this, I mean, admittedly, this would be a hard thing to propose, but in Canada here, we've got a lot of really flat provinces.
We do, yes. I haven't been saving. You gotta keep reminding me of that.
I don't see why that's my problem. Anyways. Action. Canada topographic map.
What, do you want to make a hive city in, like, rural Alberta / Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan would be perfect for it. There's nothing there.
Yeah, that's true.
And let's look at the Saskatchewan map. Yeah, it's pretty much just flat. But that is the thing, like, if... I've always thought, if there is a place that you want to build a space elevator, probably Saskatchewan.
Not a terrible idea.
Super flat. I think there's like basically no tectonic problems going on there that would fuck shit.
There's some fracking.
Well, you could stop doing the fracking when you... That would be a thing where I'd be like, okay, maybe stop fracking because we're kind of building a space elevator here, and we'd rather not shit start going wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just build a space elevator right out of the top of a hive city.
That's not a bad idea at all. What the fuck do I... Oh, right, fuck. Alright, we're gonna use a scanner, we're gonna get some limestone, and we're gonna try to get more copper, because personally I would not mind getting one of these water filter things.
That would be a good idea.
Actually, will that fit in this room? Last time I recall, they are... Yeah, actually it will.
This is just your big
rather large
industrial room.
Yeah, that's what we can do. Okay, I'll need more titanium. I have the aerogel, which I put away somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's one of those, I don't know. I actually am really in favor of the Hive City idea. Not to live in. Like, I wouldn't want to live in a Hive City. It'd be cool to visit, except for all the crime and, you know, under Hive mutants. That would absolute... Okay, this is a weird thing. That I'm gonna...
You say that as if our conversation has been completely normal this whole time.
Well, yeah, sure, whatever. Have you ever... So this was back when I had some jobs in, like, downtown Victoria for work.
Okay.
Have you ever noticed that the more into downtown you get, the more weird people look?
Yes, I have, actually.
Like, not just like, oh, they dress weird or something. It's like... It's... Like, basically what I'm suggesting is that cities cause you to look like a mutant. Or possibly cause mutations in and of themselves. Now, this could just be all the crack addicts and junkies who have fucked up their bodies with this stuff, but it wasn't. It was just like... I mean, they probably were still junkies, but it's like that... a lot of these people, it's like just sort of normalish people. It's like... I don't know, you guys just kind of look weird. Why did people... So I'm wondering if that would be a thing of like, you build a Hive City, you are gonna end up with mutants. It just... The two things have to happen together.
That is a interesting theory, alright.
Yeah.
Trying to chase peepers down, it's not working. See, this is why it's so good to have a scanner room. I can just go directly for a waypoint on my map. Oh, that's a weird placement.
Hate that thing.
Yeah, I don't like it, the way those laugh.
No. But anyways, my argument for the Hive City is basically you congregate all... You can actually make an environmentalist argument from it. Of like, okay,
Oh yeah, you could.
we've got all of these big cities everywhere that are just spewing pollution all over the place. If we, you know, what's the word? I'm thinking conglomerate, but that is not quite correct. Coalesce all of the cities into one big megacity. Then it reduces pollution around all these other places. Plus, you get all of the city people into one location. Which is good, because the city people are not ideal, as previously stated. But also because then you could have more... You could basically tear down a bunch of these ugly-ass cities, or just keep the historic parts and get rid of all the ugly new parts. And then what happens? All those big cities return to being small towns, then you can have farm around them to feed... Actually, basically another thing I was thinking... Hydroponic skyscrapers.
Yeah.
To feed the cities. The reason I think that is because then the cities could be entirely self-sufficient without relying on the farmers in the countryside. Which then means the farmers in the countryside aren't reliant on the people in the cities, and you can have two completely separate civilizations that don't need to interact with each other, because they don't really want to interact with each other in the first place, except for the necessity of food. So you could have two completely separate civilizations of farmers and city dwellers. Or, what do they call them? The bugmen. Bugmen in the cities.
That's a little harsh.
Well, it's because they're the bug eaters.
Okay.
Which, again, if you're gonna convince anyone to eat bugs, it's the city people. Some of the city people. I am generalizing, but I refuse to, not generalize.
Alright, fair enough.
There are stereotypes for a reason.
Yeah, I will not disagree with that. Okay, we actually finally have a decent amount of copper. Beautiful, look at all of it.
Nice.
I won't have to go looking for copper for a little while anyways. I actually might need to
Yeah,
start breaking this stuff
I
up
was,
into different
I was about to say, it's
places.
great that you have copper. It's just too bad that you have literally nowhere to put any of it.
Yeah. Okay, let's... Screw it. We'll put all the copper here. That can go there, that can go there. Then the titanium can go in one of these lockers. I feel like this is the exact same problem we're getting into with abiotic factor, where we keep meaning to make a new base, but we keep putting more and more stuff into the current base.
I think in abiotic factor, we're going to keep our base. We're just going to make it a branch of the bigger base by having a teleporter going to another part of the facility.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, like just make a base throughout the entire world.
I'm actually going to use grav trap. Just to basically save myself some fishing time.
So by the way, is it actually just like half of the Aurora is here?
Yeah, I think so.
Where's the other half? I mean, I'm assuming in the void.
Gone. I think it's just gone.
Oh, like blown off or...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ, that is
Grav trap.
terrifying.
The main ones I want are the peepers because they give the most kind of health. Yeah, alright, we'll come back later, but these peepers will be sufficient for now. We've got our water machine going. It's definitely... That machine is quite the power hog, I'll say that for it. Alright, we're gonna get some food, and then we are going to go, unfortunately, down to Life Pod 19.
I wouldn't say unfortunately. There's some cool stuff around there.
Yeah, there's some other stuff down there as well.
Yes, I've noticed a thing on this map here that's fairly close to 19, along with something else interesting. And one of those areas of activity that I'm kind of curious what that means.
I'm halfway tempted to modify this so that I have a torpedo launcher on it.
I mean, we don't know what area of activity means. It could mean Leviathan activity.
It could. That's not what it means. So hold on. What do I actually have on the Seamoth right now? Okay, that I need. Obviously, that I can't remove. Sad part is I'll probably have to remove one of the storage modules.
It looks like to be like a big ass desert to the far west of the I don't know what you'd call this, the plateau you're on.
Okay.
I don't know what that's about. A lot of craters in it for some reason. It looks like a very desolate area.
Alright, you know what? We are going to make a torpedo launcher, I think. Because there's stuff that I know down there. Okay, that's easy enough. What about torpedoes? I would like vortex torpedoes more. Actually, no. No, I would not like vortex torpedoes more. I want some gas torpedoes. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass to get, but it can be done.
You can make biological weapon torpedoes?
Kind of, yes.
Cool.
Okay, unpin all. So I need aerogel again. I should actually maybe look into that tank as well, but get that. Get a ruby. I completely forgot what the other thing I needed was. Come on. Okay, that was weird. And getting... For some reason I thought we already got gas pod. No, we did, and then we lost all the data. That was the problem. Okay, lithium and 3 titanium is what I need.
Got it that long ago?
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3 titanium, and... Is this my lithium? Yes. Fabricate. no, I don't need more storage. Okay, so if I try to think what the best, I think I want to place it here. So then I also have storage right next to my torpedo bay. No, oh wait, yeah, it is there. Okay, so torpedo bay. Now I have to get a bunch of gas pods. That's a bit of an annoying process, but it won't take long.
Alright.
Hey guys. Try not to get detonated by them. Like that. Come on guys, give me more. Alright. I actually have no idea how many of these things I need. Ouch. How many do I... That's actually probably quite sufficient for torpedoes. Boy, that thing is... That grav trap is working overtime.
Yeah.
Take you guys. We're not getting many peepers, so that's the annoying bit. Okay, maybe I'll take some boomerangs then. The Gary fish I don't think give like anything really.
Oh.
Yeah. Bit annoying. No, I want to go up the ladder game. Alright. Lots of titanium. So we can make a ridiculous amount of torpedoes. I'm actually trying to remember exactly how much I can take. The problem is, I think the torpedo launcher can only have 4. Which means I'll have to reload.
Does this take up a module on your thing?
Yes, it does.
Oh, that sucks.
Alright. I'll get 6 more torpedoes. Then that should probably be okay. I actually wonder if torpedoes work on the warper. I kind of feel like they don't.
I almost feel like it would just teleport out of the way.
It probably would. Yeah, there we go. Torpedo launcher.
Hey.
Oh, that is the wrong bay. Okay. There. That should probably be sufficient. I'm gonna need our bloody cabinet here, I think, aren't I?
Probably.
Yeah, let's just make a torpedo cabinet right here. And I guess I can throw that in there as well. Okay, we'll cook up some food and then I think we are good to go.
Alright.
Part of me is wondering whether or not I should bring any, like a spare battery for the sea moth or not.
It hasn't been a problem so far.
You're right, it hasn't been a problem.
Therefore, it will never be a problem, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. Okay, hopefully these don't go bad before I eat them. Alright, I'm gonna leave the habitat builder behind because there's no reason to bring it. I don't need to bring titanium. I do want batteries, I got first aid. Didn't actually mean to do that. Scanner, laser cutter. We're gonna bring 1 spare battery as well. Okay, oh, and we are going to save again. And then we are going to go investigate Life Pod 19.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Before we go, I'm going to make 2 beacons to bring with me. Except the copper's over here now. halfway tempted to get creature decoy, but I don't think... I forgot how bloody expensive those are. Okay, we're gonna skip the creature deploy and desperately hope that was not a terrible mistake.
All right.